Hello everyone and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. My name's Brian if you happen to be new around here, but today we're diving into the news that was breaking this weekend. Xbox is reportedly banning Final Fantasy XIV players from free company recruitment. Now, the article goes into it talking about how obviously this was posted over on Reddit. If anybody can help them, please do so. I'll include a link to the article if you guys want to just go read this, if you haven't been caught up on the story in and of itself, but I thought I would take some time today to kind of talk about the ban system in Final Fantasy for any of the new players who don't know how it works, but also just really what's been going on. And this in and of itself is really intriguing. Now, the message that they put out here, it says, "Hello Sprouts, we are currently recruiting for a new free company that accepts anyone. Please have Discord because we are PC players. PM if interested, friends." Now, Discord is a unique piece because it's evolved over the course of Final Fantasy XIV's lifespan, because it's now also integrated into Xbox and to PlayStation. So if you're on those consoles, you can still connect into Discord and have voice chat with your free company. Now, they go on to say that they got a ban for 61 days. That in and of itself, it seems absurd, and that's why I think it'd be good to kind of talk about the ban system in Final Fantasy for those who don't know how it works. If you get or you do any kind of level of infraction, you get basically kind of these marks on your account, and the more marks you have, the more time that any kind of suspension or ban applies. Now, I end up always kind of using the word ban and suspension permanently, because at some point, I guess in my history of video gaming, the idea of a perma ban versus a ban were two separate concepts. So you're not perma banned, but you are banned for a period of time. And that is where I think the 61 days was the first thing that popped out to me in the article, namely because that makes me wonder if the person doing the recruiting had done something prior, and if not, why such a heavy penalty that was levied on their account. This is clearly growing pains. In a way, this is very tragically poetic for Xbox players, being that it's taken so long to get this game on the platform, and as soon as you do, you're hit with some issues with something that is very natural to do in the game: recruit for your free company. Now, we've seen in the past with Final Fantasy where people were using recruiting messages to kind of promote their artwork and their stores, or even something a little bit more adult in its own theming. And we've seen that kind of crackdown on the game and what can be posted, but I haven't seen any policy changes regarding free company. So it does make it seem like this is a pure Xbox oopsie in this case. Now, let's say they were a PC player, they've had infractions, and then they come over here to Xbox and they ended up getting, flagged for this. That would make sense to why their ban was so significant, because then you look at the other players who are also reporting that a friend got banned, but in this case, a two-day ban rather than anything that's 61 days. So I'm wondering if there is something going on behind the scenes with all of that, but it's neither here nor there. So as it goes, like, this in and of itself obviously will be interesting to see. I think this will be more of something where you kind of just remember it, because if Xbox doesn't fix this issue, we'll have to do a follow-up video, because the best thing that can be done in this case is raise your voices. We can see how we as gamers have that level of power when we come together and behind something, but obviously we'll have to wait and see ultimately what is resulted. I assume that there's going to be a reversal of this decision. Otherwise, you're just more or less shooting yourself in the foot for a game that should be celebrated to be on the platform. Anyway, looks like I'm getting a phone call, so I'll let you guys go. Thanks for your time today. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, but until then, take care. Hey babe, how'd it go?